Alright guys, part two. I've only gone through 3 rolls and we're going through a box of $25 in pennies. Yay, exciting. But, I go through this stuff and I find great stuff. Stuff that people just ignore, put in their pockets. And I make money off that. So, another man's trash is another man's treasure. Roll 4. Oh, that last roll, by the way. Yeah, just some copper in there. Got another 69D, which turns out wasn't the magical missing designer initial coin. So, and we'll run this one another 15 minutes until you get blue in the face. Okay, that's copper. 95D. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get in close on any of these. But maybe I'll do a little slideshow with the close-ups. Copper. 95D. I pull aside. What I'll do is I'll examine those particular dates I push aside. That's a 82D. That's copper. It's got that loud ring to it. That one is a zincoid. Alright, 79. That one is a copper. Oh, and by the way, anything 1982 and under and older will be copper. Again, you'll have to do the good old ping test for the 82s. Another good variety to look out for, there are metal transitional periods, like the 82. The Mint has decided to change the composition from copper to zinc, but in 1983 it should be all zinc, and there have been a few examples of the 1983 that was struck on copper, which would be a great find. It's almost like finding a 1943 copper cent, because they did make all steel during that year. $95D, get plenty of those here. Let's see, it's 94, 74, that's copper. That's copper, that's got a bunch of gum on it or something. It's pretty nasty. Let's see, 99D, 94, 92D, keep those for the close AM. Yeah, it's all zinc. Alright, so that one's done. Next roll. Typically a whole box will take me about an hour to go through, sometimes maybe a little longer, depending on how ambitious I am looking for these varieties. There have been some times where I've just gone through them just to pull the copper out and not pay attention to the dates. That's a big mistake. Only because I know I've missed out. 73S, that's just copper, nothing real fancy there. There might be a minor repunched variety. 95D, another one of those. There's a whole bunch of these new 2012 cents in there, and 11s with the shield on the back. There's another copper. Another copper. Have yet to find my first Wheatie. Not that it's a big deal. What do we got here? 69S. Cool. Pull that one aside. That one I have to look under a magnifier to see if I got the winning lottery on that one. Of course, that's the double die, folks. Alright, back-to-back coppers. Another 95D. Yeah, lots of D mint marks. So I don't see the wide AM varieties that often. I think I found a couple 2000s out of, that's a cherry looking 70S. It's got all of its luster. It is unfortunately a large date, but I'm going to pull that aside only because I think there is a minor repunched mint mark variety. 72D. 72S. Yeah, a good year to pull aside is 1972 Philly minted. cents. There must be like 11 different double dies for that year, and they're all highly sought after. Okay, next roll. Let's see where we're at here. So you can kind of guess at how long each roll takes for me. Approximately a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Okay. Taking care not to throw all the coins everywhere, because I've done that. Here's a 70S, large date, so nothing fancy. 81, that's copper. 98D, and nothing there. Let's see if there's something for 1994. I don't recall. No, just 94. There's a double die reverse for that one. Actually, if you get one in really nice condition, you know, that's going to get you about 20, 40 bucks there. Here's a 99. Let's see what we got there. I have to use the magnifier for this one. Close AM. Okay, so that's a spender. Let's see, copper. Yeah, no wheat cents. And I'm almost through one row, which is what, $5. There is a 72. I'm gonna pull that aside. The double die varieties of that year can be so minor. It can be just one letter that's doubled up, and you wouldn't even know it. 99D. Okay, there we go. A couple more coppers. Let's finish the rest of this roll. Okay. Zincs. There's a 79. 82 zinc. 1980. Oh, there's 98. Let's see if we got a wide AM in that one. I don't set these ones aside because they're so easy just to look at them. It's quick. So some people can see them, can spot them with, you know, the naked eye. Depending on how your lighting situation is, you might want to use a magnifier, even if it's like a 6 power. Mine's a 30. It's good for repunchment marks. I found that the 6 and 10s don't really do what I needed to. And believe it or not, 30 times power on the magnifier is really not that expensive. I ended up buying mine for around $15. And it does the trick. And the bonus is when you get the ones with the LED lighting on it. Helps out a lot. Well, there's a 99. I'll check that one here in a second. 71S. It's got some mint luster. 82